A lot of action for Bama on the wide receiver position in the transfer portal. Odom, Prentice, Law, all transferring out. What does that mean? Well, Bama goes right into the portal. They're going to try to replace those guys with guys that are even better. We're going to talk about that on the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel, including the ACC Freshman of the Year. He's coming to Tuscaloosa. We'll get into all that right here. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. Let's get this show started. And it's great to see you guys. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. I know we've talked a lot about the playoff, how disappointed we are. And now it's time to start trying to build that next roster. And Alabama is seeing a lot of players hit the portal. That's the way that things work now. Don't be surprised if more don't end up going in there. But right now, Bama's losing some guys in the wide receiver room that it surprised me a little bit. But at the same time, I kind of understand that because that's just the way that the game is played these days. And it's like every time you turn around, there's somebody else that jumps in there. So for Alabama in the wide receiver room, you're talking about Kobe Prentice, you're talking about Kendrick Law, who both saw playing time, and then Caleb Odom, who was a tight end that they moved to wide receiver and was, kind of retweeting. Remember during the season, he wasn't getting the ball. And, and so now Bama's going to have to replace those guys. And I thought that Coach DeBoer did a really nice job of addressing those guys leaving. He talked about what great teammates they were and how unselfish they were for Bama moving forward. So that's a good thing when your coach is kind of saying, hey, man, these guys did a good job. We had to play a certain way this season. Maybe it didn't work for them. Things will be different next year. And you got to figure Milroe going to be out. They're going to have more of a passing style offense, maybe not as much running with the quarterback. And for those reasons, you figure that Alabama will need the wide receivers to make more plays. But we saw it with Jeremy Bernard this year, who was emerging or has emerged as Bama's best wide receiver. And then obviously the unbelievable stylings of Hollywood Williams, Ryan Williams, amazing. So they'll go out and try to find the next guy. And according to a lot of reports, the former National Freshman of the Year, KC Concepcion, is going to visit Alabama. And that could be as early as Thursday through Saturday. So he's a guy that's really sought after, right? That includes places like Kansas State, Penn State, Texas A&M, maybe even Auburn. We'll see his visit. There could be some more mixed in there. But this is a guy that's 6 foot, 175 pounds, and had an unbelievable freshman season, caught over 70 balls, had nearly 850 total yards and 10 touchdowns. He also ran the ball for over 300 yards, and he was the ACC Rookie of the Year and Freshman All-American, according to a lot of the publications, and including our friends at On3. So it's interesting to see kind of what things will look like with Concepcion as someone who Alabama would go after. There's obviously spots now on this team. This is a guy who is highly sought after and someone who can do both. He can run and pass. He's listed on the 24/7 Sports transfer portal rankings as the number 8 overall player in the portal. I think this is where you look at Kalen DeBoer and what he's able to do when he can go out there and find guys and convince them to come to Alabama. So his 2023 season was amazing when he had a great quarterback. He made a lot of great catches and took advantage of that. And then for Kalen DeBoer, the portal's always been a place where he's really thrived. I mean, he did that when he was at Washington, ended up getting to a national championship game a couple of years ago with a lot of players that he was able to bring in off the portal. This is his first full portal season. And wide receiver is his position. I mean, that's something that really matters to him. He was a really good wide receiver in Division II football. And I'm surprised, honestly, to see 3 wide receivers leave, knowing that those guys would have an opportunity to, just to continue to grow under this program. But maybe you look at Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard and you realize, hey, you know what? Maybe it's a better spot for me to go somewhere else and try to catch passes. Now, the transfer portal is going both ways. We've kind of gotten into that, not just at the wide receiver spot, but, guys who left early. Jaheim Otis was kind of the first guy. That was during the season. Canoe Colt was another guy we thought was going to be really good on the edge. Jaleel Hurley lost the battle for cornerback and never got back on the field again. But then you lose like tight end Danny Lewis, figured he would be good. Hunter Osborne, never want to lose defensive lineman. Miles McVay on the offensive line probably felt like the pressure from this class that's coming in, so talented at that spot. Maybe he wasn't going to play. Alabama will obviously be dealing with the same thing that all these teams in the college football world now deal with, and that's guys coming and going. But it'd be interesting to see, what if Alabama's able to land one of these top players pretty early in the process, and would they be able to, to bring in somebody, who could make an immediate impact like Concepcion. And we saw that with Bernard last year. Came in, slotted, and was amazing. Like, did everything that you want and just kept getting better and better. Route running, catching the football, finding space, making plays. He improved each and every game. And now, even with Ryan Williams on the team, he's the go-to guy. So we're going to do a lot of these videos as players come and go out of this transfer portal. We'll also keep an eye on opt-outs. Who knows who's going to opt in and opt out, but those things will happen. A couple of things I want to say. First off, I want to thank all of you guys, and I want to thank all my partners that have been on this channel to get us to 6,500 subscribers. First off, you guys are fantastic, and we do it for you. We have a lot of fun on here, whether it's putting the Tailgate show on or we doing these daily shows. Brett and I, still hard to believe that Brett died. I mean, I sit here and I say that knowing that it happened the week of the Tennessee game, and I'm still in disbelief. But how many times did we get on here, do a show, try to make you guys laugh? He made me laugh, and I miss that. But without him, the channel wouldn't have grown like it did. And, him watching down from heaven and hopefully with a smile on his face. We miss him so much, but we appreciate him. Catfish, having the cat on again, kind of helped us get this started. Now he's back. Man, appreciate him so much. Make sure that you guys support Chad and his Catfish Courtside Basketball show. Now that football for me is in the off season, I don't count the bowl game. Bama shouldn't even be in that bowl game. They should be playing Penn State, but that's here and there. Check out Catfish Courtside. I try to get on there with him some, but he's doing a great job. And then Jay Coker, having Coke on here, giving us that perspective, him making us laugh, being part of the team. So, the four of us have worked with you guys on putting something out there that's been special. But the milestones matter, because I guess it's just a time to say thank you to all the people that watch, all the people that support us, and then, and obviously my friends that come on here and do the shows with us. So roll tide to them. It's holiday season. I'm still trying to figure out what everyone's getting. NewLifeArt.com, promo code Bama Tailgate. You got to take advantage of this. I mean, you've got to take advantage of this promo code Bama Tailgate. 20% off the classics at NewLifeArt.com. You're trying to find what to get somebody. You got calendars, you got mugs, you got paintings, pictures, all that stuff, some canvases. That code, it works, man. So when you go in there, use that promo code at checkout, get 20% off when you use the promo code Bama Tailgate. And we appreciate them so much. But the other thing is that in December, coming up soon, Tonic and Fuel will be at Pearl River Resort. Guys, we're giving away two sets of passes to the event, to the concert. So we tell you about Pearl River Resort all the time here, but this is our holiday giveaway to you guys. The concert with Tonic, Fuel, and Hinder is Saturday, December 28th, 7 o'clock at Silver Star Casino. We're giving away concert tickets for 4. That includes 2 one-night stays, right? So you and your friends, and then a buffet for everybody. So we're going to feed you. We're going to put you up, and we're going to have you listen to some great music. We went, Brett and I went and saw Boys to Men, Gretchen Wilson, and Big and Rich. It was so much fun. I've seen other concerts there. You guys need to check this out. And look, I'm going to tell you how to win these coming up, but we got them in hand, ready to give them out. And then the next week, we're going to tell you how you can win those for Tonic, Fuel, Hinder, December 28th, Pearl River Resort. If you like 90s music, it's great. You recognize all these songs or sing-along songs. So, check back tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you guys how to win. So you get the buffet. That's okay, right? You get the hotel stay. So you get 4 tickets. That's 2 for you and 2 for your buddy, and everybody gets a room. And then you go down and have a great time, and then hit the casino, win, make it a great after Christmas event. Or maybe you win it and you give it to somebody as a Christmas gift. Hey, here's your gift. Have fun over at Pearl River Resort over in Philadelphia, Mississippi. All right, thanks, guys. Talk to you again tomorrow. And roll.
Escape to Pearl River Resort.